What is up, YouTube, and welcome back to another video on high altitude investing. Today, we are going to be talking about Bitcoin. I do see a pattern on Bitcoin that a lot of people are not talking about, so we're going to run over that pattern. Before we get started, though, if you're not a subscriber to my channel, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. And if you enjoy these videos, make sure you share them with your friends. And without further ado, we'll get straight into today's video. Okay, so Bitcoin versus the dollar. Right now, we are worth $16,700 per coin. And one of the very first things that I see is a falling wedge pattern. As you guys can see, we have a wedge. Prices have fallen into a falling wedge. The way that these falling wedges work, prices begin to fall into a smaller and smaller range. This builds momentum up, and then when prices break above the resistance level, that is when you go ahead and accelerate quickly on the upside. So a breakout will take Bitcoin all the way up to 28,000 if we do break out bullish of this falling wedge pattern. Also, you guys, there is a lot of volume in this market. You can see tons of volume down here as opposed to 2018, which is the last bottom. So you can see that in comparison to the last bottom, we actually have way more volume in this market than we did back in 2018 or even 2020 during the last absolute bottoms of this market. So high volume is something that can be characteristic of a bottom in the market, and I would not be at all surprised to see this high volume result in a bullish breakout. Also, I don't know about you guys, but I am very excited about the next bull run in crypto. The last bull run was extremely profitable, and the one before that was extremely profitable. And these cycles have repeated over and over again. So after a while, you start to kind of learn how to surf with the waves. It's very, very similar to surfing, I would say, in the sense that you always have more waves to surf. It's just whether about you yourself can learn how to surf the wave, right? If you can learn how to surf that wave, there's always going to be more waves in the market. You're always going to have an opportunity to make money if you practice the skill of surfing. And that's a great example of the way these markets work. These markets, the skill of technical analysis or market cycle analysis or whatever you're using, I use a little bit of everything except for news. That is the way that we learn how to surf these waves. And as the water comes, that's an influx of money. You're talking about billions of dollars coming into the market. For example, from the last bottom, we went from like 100 billion in market cap all the way up to like 2 trillion in total market cap in the crypto space just when that next wave of money came into the market. So I'm super excited, you guys. I've seen this time and time again. I've surfed these waves and I'm going to surf it again. So there is a lot of potential in the Bitcoin market for upside, especially if you're willing to buy right now. And although this isn't financial advice, if you're willing to wait for the market to reverse. If you have a little bit of patience, you will be rewarded. But the biggest issue is people do not have patience, so they don't get the reward. So faith and patience, I would say, are foundational principles for success. And if you can buy the dip on top of that, then you pretty much have everything you need to have success in these markets. Just like Warren Buffett says, the stock market is a device for transferring money from the impatient to the patient. And this is absolutely true for the crypto markets as well. If you have patience and you're willing to learn the skill of riding the wave, right? Surfing the wave as the money comes, you can absolutely 100% be successful in the crypto markets. So I believe 2023 is going to be a good year for crypto. It's not going to be forever that this market is down. It will recover. This technology is not going anywhere. It's just like the internet. And anybody that doesn't listen to that and doesn't think that crypto is going to stay around will be left in the dust. And they will wish they had listened to the people that told them it's just like the internet. It's going to be a revolutionary technology, and this is only the beginning. And so investing in the internet was a really smart choice, but a lot of people didn't do it. A lot of people, rather, they let their fear or they let the popular opinions of that time control their view and their perspective. And it's just true that this is the way that people are. We like to fight new things. If it's new, if it's not familiar to us, a lot of times we fight that because, well, a lot of it is because we don't understand, but a lot of it is also ego. They don't want to be wrong about something, so they allow that to get in the way of their potential to make money. But you got to let that go, because opportunity doesn't pick favorites. It picks people who fall into the laws that create success. And the laws that create success means that you seize the moment of opportunity when it's there. And to do that, you have to kind of listen to what's true rather than what people want to say. And the fact of the matter is that most people, when the internet was coming out, just like crypto, they were against the internet. They didn't think it was going to be a big thing. And now everybody uses it. And the same is true for crypto. I know it's going to be that way. And it's really just about waiting to see as the industry continues to grow. You know, I've been in crypto since 2015, so I've watched this industry grow. And I do not think 2 trillion is where it's going to stop. Just like the internet, I think it's going to continue to become a bigger and bigger part of common society. And because of that, I'm invested into it. Still making videos 7 years later, and I believe it's going to continue to grow. So yeah, I'm firmly confident in the crypto markets. I think it's going to be a really awesome year for crypto, and I just figured I'd make this video to let you guys know $16,000 Bitcoin is something I believe will not be around forever. So thank you guys so much for tuning in today's video. I look forward to seeing you in future videos, and as always, stay profitable out there.